Man, who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this wobbly wheel, wobbly wheel, wobbly wheel, wobbly wheeled? I don't know how I'm gonna put that, but I'm gonna put it the correct way. You know what I'm talking about? Wednesday. You say, bro, what you talking about? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people like hee ha ha, man. Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Go get them stick up in stores now, man. You know what I'm talking about? Also, Funker died trying in stores now, man. Make sure you go get you one. Make sure you go get you a hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu in them, Cutthroat in them, Mike in them. A little Rue in them, not a little Rube in them, a little Rue in them. You know what I'm talking about? Tata player in them comes next, man. I see it, same thing, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers, but before we do that, my mama always said, brush them whiskers when you on T-bed, boy. Man, I almost forgot. You know what I'm talking about? One of the best things about waking up. One of the best things about waking up. You know what I'm talking about? Ribbon caramel crunch frap. You know what I'm talking about? Caramel ribbon crunch frap. You know what I'm talking about? Best part about waking up, man. And yeah. But y'all know my shout outs, man. I don't promote nothing. I don't. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, people. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you find the right thing to do with it, because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? But man, I don't promote. I'm not prejudiced. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people, man. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't, man. I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all do what y'all do with y'all time, man. You feel me? But yeah, I ain't prejudiced. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. No, man. I ain't got nothing against nobody. But what's good with the people? They say, bro, what you talking about on this wobbly wheel? That's probably what I call it. Or wobbled wheeled. Wobble wheeled. I think that's a better pronunciation of it. I say, bro, what you talking about? Just that right there? Motherfuckers with that wobble wheel. You say wheel. Yeah, man, to make it through this shit, you gotta have willpower, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. To make it out here, nigga, you gotta have willpower. You have to believe in yourself. You know what I mean? You have to believe in yourself, bro, to do whatever you set out to do. Because we are just having a conversation, and the motherfucker was acting like, now don't get me wrong, work is work, bro. You get what I'm saying? So if you wake up to get the motherfucker act like they have willpower because they got up to go to work. And I done heard hella people say that, you know what I'm talking about, in my lifetime. Like, I mean, I guess it got to take a little bit something, but not really, because you got incentive to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have incentive to go work to take care of yourself. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, more of a willpower would be like going to work out or going to do some shit that you didn't have to do. You know what I'm talking about? But you had enough willpower and discipline to go do it. Like working out, I don't know, whatever you working on. You might be writing a book or something, you know what I mean? But that's one thing I ain't gonna say a lot of people lack, but that's one of the things people lack is discipline and willpower. And you might have, like, you might like that, you might lack it in certain areas. You might not have the willpower or discipline to do something. Like when people be on the diet and shit, you might not have the discipline to you know what I mean, stay on your diet. You might slip up here and there, you know what I mean? But that's willpower. You get what I'm saying? Now, wobble wheel is you have a wobbly wheel. And your willpower, I ain't gonna say it ain't strong, that motherfucker just wobbles. You know what I'm talking about? You'll start wobbling your willpower. And a lot of us, we do that shit to ourselves. You say, how we do it to ourselves? I'm gonna give you a perfect example, them numbers. Them numbers will wobble your wheel if you pay attention to that shit. You say, why you do that, bro? How can it do that? I'm finna explain to you. Because for one, you'll be watching some numbers on this social media shit, and say you dropped a video and you just thought that video was hella good, and then you go back to that motherfucker, I don't know, 4 weeks from now, and you only got 22 views or something. That will wobble your wheel. Motherfuckers who believe in numbers, you say, why would it wobble your wheel? Because it'll automatically put a thought in your head that you're not doing well. And I'm gonna give y'all some game right here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all act like I don't be giving y'all no game. You know what I'm talking about? I just be tired of the people, bro. I do. I fucks with you, but I just get tired of the people. Because as people, we run around here hella insecure within ourselves. You know what I mean? So anything anybody else does, it intimidates us. That's how you get to talking about shit you ain't even watched the motherfucker. You just seen they got hella numbers and you just start criticizing their ass or something. You know what I mean? But let me give you some game about that. You wouldn't have a wobble wheel if you was just paying attention to yourself. You know how you get a wobbled wheel? Because y'all come up to this motherfucker to dislike people, right? So you'll be watching somebody else. You get wobbled wheel because you really not watching your numbers. You watching somebody else's. You watching somebody else's numbers and you comparing them to yours. That's how you get wobbled wheel. Because like if you was just starting out on this motherfucker and you got like 30 views, man, you'll be proud of that. You feel me? Because you know you just started out. But you don't be proud of that because you didn't check somebody else's number and you comparing your numbers to them. That's how them numbers will fuck you up. That's what it gets you wobbled wheel. Because a lot of you motherfuckers really don't be liking each other and shit. So y'all be competing, y'all be in them invisible contests and shit. So you'll look at somebody you don't like and they video might have got 4,000-5,000 views or something. And you sitting over there getting 30. So you wobbling your own wheel. Because you sitting there comparing your numbers to somebody else's. That's how you get the way you do. You know what I'm talking about? Because you done sat there and panic because you really in a competition with somebody else. You get what I'm saying? It ain't even that your numbers is bad for you. Your numbers ain't even bad for you and where you at in your social media career and all that. You know what I mean? That's just shit that's just the numbers you start out with. You know what I'm talking about? It's on you to build your audience and all that shit to get to the numbers you want to do. Man, that was the task in the BMW, nigga. BMW, nigga. But yeah, man, wobbled wheel. Wobbled wheel, man. So you get to looking at these other jokers around the world, you know what I'm talking about? And you get to comparing what you got to what they got. Even though they might have been doing this shit a lot longer than you or just know how to do it, have more ins and outs on this shit than you do. But you will still sit there and you won't be thankful of the work you didn't put in. You get what I'm saying? You won't be thankful. So that's how motherfuckers get to jumping out the window. Because it ain't that you looking at your own numbers and your own numbers is good for you. You looking at somebody else's numbers trying to compare your numbers to theirs. Trying to keep up with them or whatever they doing, bruh. Instead of just being happy by what you got. Because you got to realize, bruh, if you just starting out been in this shit for a few years, if you make a video, nigga, and you get 20 views, bruh, right? That means you got 20 people to watch you, bruh. If you keep it up, nigga, all you got to do is be consistent. You keep it up, your shit'll go from 20 to 30. 30 to 40. It's just a slow build, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You will figure this shit out, but it's hands on. You know what I'm talking about? Wobbled wheel. Yeah, wobbled wheel. And it ain't just the computer. We do that shit in real life, bruh. That's why you can't be wobbled wheel. You say, why you can't be wobbled wheel? Because, once again, it's a lot of insecure people walking around this motherfucker, bruh. It is. And the moment that insecure motherfuckers feels threatened, the first thing they gonna start doing is talking shit about what you doing. That's why you can't have a wobbled wheel. Because you'll let a motherfucker talk you out of believing in yourself. I've been noticing that ever since I was little. I ain't bullshitting with you. Nigga, I've been realizing that ever since I sold dope. Probably before that. Since I've been going to kindergarten, nigga. And that's how you get around this motherfucker. Letting people talk you out of your motherfucking dreams, folks. Ever since school. An insecure motherfucker or a motherfucker who talking shit, right? You tell a motherfucker something, they gonna go to your shoes or something, nigga. Oh, that's why you got that ugly ass shirt on. That's why you got them old ass shoes on. They just gonna say something else to try to make you feel inferior about some shit you doing or about some shit you got on. You know what I'm talking about? And you can't let that childish ass shit wobble your wheel, bruh. That's just like if you wrote a rap, bruh. As long as you like it, that's all that matters, folks. Don't let nobody else come tell you, oh, nigga, with that old bunk ass rap. Don't let nobody tell you that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you that shit. It be anything. You sing poetry. Don't let nobody come tell you some shit about the shit you doing. You know what I'm talking about? Because they gonna come tell you in droves. Yeah, they gonna come tell you in droves. They gonna try to make it seem like you ain't making no noise. Even though you've been making noise forever. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna try to make it seem like you ain't making no noise, folks. They gonna try to make you feel bad about something you actually doing when they actually ain't doing shit. And you'll let a motherfucking walking nobody tell you something about some shit they ain't even doing to try to make you feel some way about the shit you is doing. You know what I'm talking about? Don't fall for it. Wobbled, wheeled. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what the fuck you gonna need to make it. Is your willpower, bruh. The belief in yourself. It's gonna take all that shit for you to push. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you see a motherfucker, because the key to this shit, just life. Nigga, I ain't talking about no computer shit. It's being consistent. And as long as you consistent, bruh, depending on what you consistent in. Now, I ain't talking about no fuck shit. But as long as you consistent, bruh, you gonna get to where you going, folks. And that's why you can't have no wobbled wheels. Because to get where you going, it's gonna take willpower, discipline, consistency. It's gonna take all that shit right there. And don't let nobody talk you up out your consistency, out your willpower, out your discipline. Because all the time they sitting back and they really, all that shit that you got in you, it irritates them. Because they can't find it in them. And you gotta understand that, bruh. So the next best thing to do is talk down on your shit. Talk down on, you know what I mean? Talk down on your shit in hopes that I can talk you off your game. You ain't never heard that saying? If I could bluff you, I could beat you. Yeah, man, there's a lot of motherfuckers at the table bluffing. It is, folks. It's on you to call. Yeah, if anybody know how to play poker, I'm sure y'all watched the World Series of Poker. Some of y'all, I know it's y'all done seen it before. But yeah, when a nigga bluffing, it's on you to call, bruh. Now, whether you want to call or not, that's on you. But it's on you to call, bruh. That's why I say on that Worldwide song, man, I'm not folding. I'm gonna go all the way to the fifth card, nigga, with my motherfucking straight. Nigga over there with two pair, talking all that shit. Man, somebody tell AF I'm on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody tell AF I'm on TV, man. But yeah, man, on some real shit. you don't be wobbly wheeled or wobbled wheeled, and you damn sure don't let nobody else make you wobbled wheeled. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let nobody wobble your motherfucking confidence in yourself, bruh. To where you get to second guessing yourself, or you let self-doubt trickle down and all that shit, bruh. Don't let nobody get you like that, bruh. Always believe in your motherfucking self, nigga, and you rock like that, folks. That's what you do. You rock. And trust me, nigga, with that belief in yourself, nigga, consistency, discipline, and willpower, bruh, you gonna end up where you need to be going, folks. You is. Sitting around listening to all these folks or watching all this invisible shit, bruh, then start doubting yourself, that ain't gonna do nothing but create self-doubt. And the moment you create self-doubt, that shit gonna roll like a snowball. You gonna change the way you think and everything. Now you start thinking about you can't do it. That's bad traits, bruh. And you'll be surprised how many motherfuckers around here, that's their thought process about what they can't do. You know what I'm talking about? About what they can't do. So don't let nobody wobble your motherfucking wheel, folks. You stay on your motherfucking program. You know what I'm talking about? Wobble Wheel Wednesday it is, folks. Wobble Wheel Wednesday and shit, bruh. Don't let nobody project they disbelief in they self on you. And I told you, I've been seeing this since a kid, bruh. This shit ain't just started or nothing. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't. You ever, I told you, man. You hang around some, or you'll be around some motherfuckers, and it'll be this one little ass nigga got all these niggas scared, and they trying to project they motherfucking fear into you. You know what I'm talking about? Because they scared of this nigga. They trying to talk up how bad this nigga is, and all, man, I don't give a fuck. We gonna have to see, bruh. We is. Because I think I'm a big old bad motherfucker myself. Matter of fact, I know I am. You know what I'm talking about? I don't try to promote no violence, it's just that. Why the fuck would I sit around and let you, because you scared of a nigga? Why would I let you talk that shit into me? If you ever want to lose a fight, be scared of the nigga you finna fight. Yeah, if you ever want to lose a fight, be scared of the nigga you finna fight. Nigga, you better tap into your Mike Tyson within yourself, nigga. You just better not give a fuck about none of this shit, bruh. Because as long as you scared, they gonna beat you. Because, nigga, if you scared, that's how you coming into the situation timid, nigga. Because you done already put something above yourself. Can I tell you something else my daddy told me when I was little? Nigga, you better not never, and I mean not never, be scared of a motherfucker, bruh. You better, or worry. That's what he said. That's the word he actually used, but it meant scared. He said, you better not never, and I mean not never, be worried about another motherfucker, man. You make a motherfucker worry about you. I don't know. Unless they pulled a fast one. I think right here, niggas just be trying to find some shade. You feel me? I think niggas just be trying to find some shade. But yeah, man. Don't be worried about no motherfucker. You make a motherfucker worry about you. And I ain't just talking about no fighting. I'm talking about just everything. Nigga, you might be in the middle of some business or some shit like that, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It could be anything. Don't worry about that shit. Make a motherfucker worry about you, bruh. Make a motherfucker worry about your intelligence. Don't be thinking about, because as people, I know, nigga. I know. We worry too motherfucking much. It's not only that we worry, nigga, the way we think, we'll be going up in, as simple as a job interview, folks. You'll be going up in there like scared as they gonna hire you, instead of just being on your game, knowing you the best person for this shit. You won't be worrying if you not gonna get the job. You'll be expecting to get that motherfucker, bruh. You get what I'm saying? You can't whoop yourself, folks. You just can't. And I know a lot of times we whoop ourselves. That's that wobble wheel shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be expecting some shit to happen. You can't be thinking about the worst shit that'll happen. Cause that shit'll just catch your mind, bruh. It'll be something as simple as a motherfucker, say a bill coming up or something, nigga, and you only got half the money or some shit like that. Nigga, that one little incident to just take you'll just start thinking about hella bad shit in your mind and just start thinking like, it'll grip onto that loser mentality shit, bruh. And then you would just start thinking and where you could just see everything that's gonna go wrong. That ain't good, bruh, because like I also said, nigga, you realize you just, like our motherfuckers be talking about that manifestation shit. You realize you just don't manifest good shit, right? All that old slum lord thinking shit in your head, you be manifesting that. And that's why a lot of our lives be fucked up too and always in some shit, because we don't do nothing but think like that. So we manifest that shit into the real world, all that gloom, all that sorrow, all that wah, 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 wah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we be manifesting that shit, bruh. That's what we be doing. The reason we can't manifest good shit is because of the way we think. Wobble Wheel Wednesday, bruh. You say because of the way we think. Yeah, bruh. You don't even think good. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even think good for yourself. And once again, this used to only be, or not only be, but you would see it more in the female species. And now you're seeing it a lot more and more in the man species. Because they got men out here not even confident, folks. You ain't even confident in who you is as a man. Like, it's like you be more confident in jewelry and cars and shit than you is in yourself. Like, your confidence comes from things instead of the thing inside you. You know what I'm talking about? They say, ooh, bro, you be fucking with it. Spit that shit, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Much appreciated. You know what I'm talking about? But for real, bro, you can't be wobble wheeled out here. Bitch or nigga. It's like bitches is just born wobble wheeled though. It's like they just born to worry. You know what I'm talking about? So they just over worry about anything. Y'all know that. And that's like a fucking fact. Nigga, you could be out there with the newborn baby or something, bro. The baby ain't did nothing but fall on grass. Nigga, the baby fell on grass and cotton. You know what I'm talking about? The softest fall that you could ever experience. Bitch be ready to rush the baby to the hospital. Baby ain't even crying. Baby laughing and shit. All the bitch seen was the baby fall, nigga. The bitch that ran over there, grabbed the baby, nigga. The baby looking at the bitch, hella funny. He think they still playing, giggling and shit. And the bitch all just, you know what I mean? They they just females, bro. Ain't no way to explain that shit. You know how they is. They just overdo that shit. But now the motherfucking the male species is starting to do that shit, bro. And they giving you advice to be wobbled wheeled. And that's what's crazy, bro. Like a man I can't tell you how a man's supposed to be, bro, but at the same time, bro, a man not supposed to be thinking less of himself. I could tell you that motherfucking much, bro. A man not supposed to have in his head that there is nothing that he can't do. A man ain't supposed to kill his own motherfucking dreams. A man is not supposed to think in the terms of, in order for me to get the bitch I want, I got to have me a special chain. And that's how y'all end up just fucked up and all this old, the way shit is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, you working at Carl's Jr., but you trying to wear jewelry. Like, it's a time for all that shit, bro. We keep ourselves behind the mark because we let this society tell us what we need to do something or have something. You got to do this to do that and all that. Like, don't let the society wobble your wheel, folks. Because all you got to do is have a strong wheels, a little bit of discipline, you know what I'm talking about? A little bit of sacrifice. Nigga, and you in there, nigga. You can conquer the whole world with them three things right there, bruh. Sacrifice, willpower, and consistency. It might have been 4 things. I didn't think I said consistency the first time. Yeah, it's 4 things. You know what I'm talking about? Willpower. Man, I done forgot the other 3 now. You know what I'm talking about? But it's willpower, consistency, sacrifice, and discipline. Them the 4 things. If you got them 4 things right there, bruh, you can run the world. You can run the world, bruh. Discipline, sacrifice, willpower, consistency. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's too easy now to wobble a man's will. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga so insecure and sensitive, man. A motherfucker come around, I don't know, nigga, you could be talking and somebody say your breath stink, nigga, and that'll just like kill you. You'll be so embarrassed like a little bitch. I don't know. Why don't you come over here and smell it then and give me a kiss? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't know how to fuck with it, bro. Y'all let everything kill your will like the bitch, man. You don't know, people would just be saying that shit to be funny and all kind of shit, nigga. Nigga been told you musty. And you know you just put on some motherfucking degree with some motherfucking Burberry. You know what I'm talking about? Or some of that motherfucking Gucci or something, bruh. That Gucci guilty. You know you just put that shit on. But a motherfucker been told you musty. And that been to just crushed your whole day. Now you know you smell good. But instead of you knowing you smell good, you steadily checking yourself all night. Like, the motherfucker said that because they was musty. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? It's too easy to crush your will now. Fellas, females. But the females being like that, but that's how niggas be doing now, though, bruh. On some real shit. They said something about me or something like that, man. Nephew says, old bed, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, like, you gotta believe in yourself, bruh. Even if you was musty for real, you just gotta believe in yourself. You can't let a little bit of must stop you. That's what I say, man. If you have a hard time believing in yourself, bro, the best movie ever for you to watch is that one with Will Smith, that Pursuit of Happiness. And after seeing that movie, bro, nigga can't even give an excuse about why he can't do nothing, bro. On some real shit. On some real shit. That was about some consistency, discipline, and belief, bro. For real. Cause for one, I've been saying this shit for hell of years. I just had to get on my AL for this shit. But he sent me the a nigga sent me the post of the pimp talking hella shit, talking about believe yourself. Man, I'm telling you that shit since I came in the game, bruh. Since I came in the game. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna get you somewhere, bruh. You really gotta believe that shit, folks. And you really gotta believe it, bruh. You can't let nobody from computer to the real world make you not believe yourself, bruh. So once again, stop listening to these niggas telling you what you can't do. For real. Stop listening to these niggas tell you what you can't do. You know what I'm talking about? Because you'll start believing that shit. I told you, nigga, my mama told me hella long ago, nigga. If you believe in yourself, you can make somebody else believe it. You know what I'm talking about? If you believe it, you can make somebody else believe it, bruh. You just gotta have that true, you gotta be ready for it, bruh. That's why I said, man, fuck all them numbers and shit. You gotta be ready for it, bruh. That's why I don't even pay to look at that shit, because that's what got your wheel wobble. That's why I say it's not good for that shit. Because if you respect that shit'll control you. And you'll only be happy when your numbers is up to your par. But as long as your numbers is down, nigga, you not gonna be happy. Then you in more of a chance coming up with one of these weird ass ideas that's going to get you some numbers, but it's also gonna get you up out your character. Fuck that shit, bruh. Like I've been saying since I came to this motherfucker, bruh. You just be the number that count in the end. That's all you do, but you gotta believe in yourself, bruh. Nigga, before I leave this motherfucker, I had 2 million videos, bruh. Somebody said, why make all them videos? Because I believe in myself, and now, because y'all the one that's gonna miss out the world. You ain't been following me, and my journey, it's cool. But you gonna, when this shit get going, man, you gonna have to go through 2 million videos to see that shit from the beginning, nigga. That's what you gonna have to do. Your thumb gonna be sore as a motherfucker by the time you get to the bottom of bruh's catalog. Your shit gonna be so. You know what I'm talking about? Told you I got golden warrior pace, bruh. I ain't gonna never run out of shit to say, bro. I live every day. When I ran up out of shit to say, nigga, it's gonna be over with. Yeah, every day, man. But believe in yourself, people. Nigga, bitch, dog, cat. You know what I'm talking about? Goldfish. Believe in your motherfucking self, folks. Don't leave it up to these other people to believe in you. You see this world, like, now that the niggas done, you know what I'm talking about, running around here doing all that sin and acting like the bitch, you know what I'm talking about now, it's like that way, bruh. Ain't, nigga, all it's gonna take is for somebody to get mad at you to start talking shit about whatever you doing, bruh. That's why you can't let that type of shit break your will. Cause every other day somebody gonna, every other day somebody gonna get mad, bruh. And start talking some shit about whatever it is you doing, bruh. You can't, and that's around the world, nigga. You can't listen to that shit, bruh. You can't let nobody else project they just the way they is on you. You can't let somebody else tell you don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody else want to watch that. You can't let one person tell you that. And I bet you that one person don't even got 5 other friends with you included. You know what I'm talking about? So you can't let that person right there talk you out of your belief in yourself, man. You got to lock in with the belief in yourself, man. Fuck what these people do. Nigga, you did it. These people ain't doing nothing, nigga. Even if that shit don't work, nigga, you can say you did it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You tried it, nigga, and this is what happened when you failed. You still have that experience under your belt, bruh. So don't let nobody talk you out of your experience. Cause they ain't got no experiences up under their belt. Them niggas ain't even got a belt. They still holding their pants up. Woo! I say, bro, where you get that shit from? That's why you'll never be able to fuck with me, bruh. Ever. Ever. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. What'd you say, bruh? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Ribbon caramel crunch, frap! You know what I'm talking about? That's our brother be fucking with it. They was pulling the fast one. I just thought they was pulling the fast one with the other people. It wasn't them, it was them. I think it sent the baby and the bitch up in here, man. I was wondering why that nigga was all around my terrain park like that. Then every time, bro, I promise you, no matter where the fuck I'm at, every time somebody come with they stealing or something, they look at me to see like if I'm finna, man, I hope you got everything you needed about that motherfucker, man. Nigga, fuck them establishments, man. I'm glad you tearing their ass up. You know what I'm talking about? And them some white people. I don't give a fuck whoever get them, nigga. I'm glad you tore their ass up. Fuck this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? You'll be a goddamn fool not to do whatever you can about this motherfucker, man. Y'all, I can't even say that to people's business, man. But niggas teasing nigga about stealing something now, man. You know how many times, nigga, I done went up in the gas station, nigga, and put something in my pocket and walked up out that motherfucker, bro. I had the money to buy that shit 30 times, man. Fuck these people, bro. You let me, nigga, I'm getting away with everything I can get away with, nigga, while I'm living, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Believe in yourself, folks. Believe you can get away with that shit. nigga, I'm getting away with everything I can get away with on this motherfucker, bruh. I done already, nigga, I'm telling you, I'm already behind the needle. Nigga, I took myself off earth for so motherfucking long, nigga, please, bruh. I'm gonna get away with everything I can. Y'all can sit around here and let these people tease you whether you broke or not or whether you this or that. Man, nigga, I'm sticking something in my pocket. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck. If I had $1 billion, somebody gonna say, man, I don't even make no sense. I'm sticking something in my pocket, bruh. Fuck these people. On my mama. Nigga, fuck these people, nigga. As long as I'm here, bruh, that's just how I'ma feel. On some real shit. On some real shit. And this is a little off subject, man, but as people, we got that shit bad, bruh. And you don't even get, that's how we fuck ourselves off, me included. But man, please, I ain't fucked myself off on this part right here, bruh. You'll be a goddamn fool to walk around this earth trying to play it honest, bruh, when ain't none of this shit is honest. What they told you was honest. They told you that was honest, but they didn't even do it. They just told you to do it. Man, that shit don't make no sense. That shit don't make no sense, bruh. These people that smashed on the whole world but told you to be good. Mm-mm. I'm fucking with it just like you. Nigga, every time, nigga, I get a chance to purge and privilege around this motherfucker. Nigga, it's on. You know what I'm talking about? Every time, nigga. Don't let me see not little nigga. I'm telling you, I'm pilgrimaging. Like it just any regular person, they know what I mean. Motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. You up in there buying hella shit, nigga. You ain't even buying shit with food stamps. You still done put about a 12 pack of batteries in your pocket. You need something about this motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, you might not. Man, I'm telling you, the niggas who do, niggas who know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. You been in the gas station or something, nigga, there go the stunner shades, you on like shit, you can put the motherfuckers on, see how they bent the motherfuckers and put the motherfuckers right in your pocket and up out of here, man. Let me get 8 on 7. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gone, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Up out of here, man. That's how bruh rock. And I'm finna get on up out of here, man. But yeah, man. Believe in yourself. Wobble Wheel Wednesday, man. Especially the little nephews, little niecey poos, bruh. You got to believe in yourself, bruh. Because y'all the ones in this generation, in this age right here, with like the most friends and shit. So y'all got all kind of influences. Cause I keep telling people, I mean, your parents can, man. Don't get me wrong. They can, man. And the only person I really seen do that, cause I ain't never really seen nobody I know like do this shit. I just seen people pass they kids down just to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they knew, the best they knew. But I think his name like Derek Grayson, bro, who homeschooled his kids and all that shit. That's the like that's one of the nah, cause I know people who homeschooled their kids, but I don't think they installed all that shit that he installed into his kids up in there. They homeschooled their kids, but they just homeschooled they kids with the shit basically from the public schools. You know what I'm talking about? So basically, their kids went to public school, but my nigga homeschooled his kids, bruh. His kids sharp as a motherfucker. They know how to do everything, and they young, bruh. But like, if you don't do that right there, bruh, your friend, the kids gonna be more influenced by their friends. They just is. That's who you really like. Your friends influence you. It's like when you get out of your parents' eyesight, whoever you hanging out with, they'll get the influence on you. You get what I'm saying? So most kids, the younger generation, is influenced by their friends, and you can see it like now. It's an image more than anything, and everybody. That's how all these little nephews getting caught up on all the serious shit, and they telling. You feel me? Because they didn't really know. They was just really they thought it was cool. You know what I'm talking about? They thought they was basically, we used to say back in the day, trying to be down. I wish you would leave me alone. I ain't gonna even lie to you on this morning. Yeah, man. They get influenced by their friends, man. And they get caught up trying to impress them a lot and impress some little ass girl or impress some little ass boy. But you gotta believe in yourself, man. You gotta believe in yourself. Cause all people doing now is teasing you about anything you do. You get what I'm saying? And you can't let that shit wobble your wheel. You can't let the whole, because everybody talking about the internet undefeated. Man, you don't get the fuck up out of here, bro. Only thing undefeated is death, folks. How the fuck the internet ain't undefeated, nigga, when you could cut that motherfucker off, nigga? Death is not undefeated. I bet you can't get killed inside the computer. Unless you got on some of the motherfucking them things that them virtual things, and somebody come up behind you and knock your motherfucking head off. You know what I'm talking about? And even then, you ain't gonna, you wouldn't pass inside the computer. You'll just be looking at the computer when you passed. AJ, bruh. You's a motherfucking fool with it. I know. But on some real shit, bruh. And they put that invisible ass pressure on you. And it ain't nothing but people who don't even know you for real talking. People don't know you for real, bruh. That's what I say, bruh. You you know what I'm talking about? I'm out here for real, bruh. That's gonna tell the story of, bruh, these motherfucking streets, bruh. Motherfucker talking some shit on the computer, man. That ain't even did nothing that he's trying to tease you about. Stop listening to these people. Believe yourself, man. Don't let these people wobble your wheel. Wobble wheel Wednesday. Ribbon caramel crunch. Frap. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. You feel me? Always believe. Yeah, this ended up being a long video. You know what I'm talking about? Believe in your motherfucking self, bruh. No. Don't even think. No. That's why it's good to get out here, bruh, so you'll know what you'll do in a real situation. Because I think we underestimate that a lot. We do. We be talking about situations we've never been in, but we still been acting like we know what we gonna do in them situations. Let me tell you something, bruh. You could be the smartest motherfucker. You could be a defense expert. You get what I'm saying? You could be a arms expert. You know what I'm talking about? You could be all this shit, and you get in a situation, even with all this knowledge, you're not going to know what you'll actually do until you get in the situation, because you can know all that shit and still freeze up. And freeze up, that shit don't matter, bruh. You be the hardest killer in the motherfucking world until gunshots go off, bruh. Because gunshots is just known to make you react different. You know what I'm talking about? Especially if they real close by you. You know what I'm talking about? What's up in you gonna come out then. You know what I'm talking about? Is you gonna get down? Is you gonna take cover? You know what I'm talking about? Is you gonna bite back? It's just, you'll know at that moment though. That's what you'll know. You'll know at that moment. If all that shit you think you know, you'll be able to use it in a drastic situation. Because that's what they'll never tell you. You can have the knowledge of everything, bruh, until the drastic situation occur. Is you able to use the shit you know under pressure. That's why they say pressure busts pipes. You'll never know with all that shit you know until you've been in the situation. Then you can start talking about, yeah, man, I know what I'm doing a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? Because this is what I've actually did when shit happened. But right now, everybody is talking from a standpoint of not knowing what they'll do when shit happens. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I just tell you, go experience life, folks, so you'll know what you'll do for real. And you just won't be sitting around here talking about what you'll do. Have already done it. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you always see them niggas freeze up every time. Notice, just like Mahomes. Notice them niggas wasn't even really good in the regular season. They had one of their worst seasons ever, really, under Mahomes and Andy Reid, until them niggas got to the playoffs. You know what I'm talking about? Because they done been there before. They know what they do when they act a fool in the playoffs. They just trying to get to the playoffs. They laughing at everybody else who just looking at their record. No, they know what to do. And you see everybody else that be hella good in the regular season, basketball, football, baseball, any sports, you see them niggas start freezing up. Because the game get tighter when it's really on the line, bruh. When it ain't no next week. The game get tighter. That's just like life. When you in a situation, nigga, it sometimes, depending on you, it might not be no tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. And to keep it real, that's all faith is believing in yourself, nigga. Believing you gonna make a way. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. That's all faith is belief. It's the belief that it's gonna happen, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember, it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Just show a little bit of that love.